Yeah, guess who? Marcel, the wood butcher. I'm going to swing this camera around because, like I said, I've got the position of it pretty much set because I am still a one-man show. And maybe we should bring it down a little bit. There we go. Okay. We're going to digress from the candle holder to another project that's essential for my shop. I'll be the first to admit I am terrible. I mean, terrible when it comes to putting tools back where I got them from in my shop. And then when I go to look for them again, I don't know where the hell they are, but I find them and manage. So today, we're going to do something really simple that I really need to do. And we're going to turn these four pieces of wood, right? Four, I think I have four or five, whatever, pieces of wood into a friggin' pencil holder that I can put my pencils, my markers, and stuff like that in. Yeah, it's a simple box. Ah, shit. I'm one piece of wood shy. I know I have it here. Oh, there it is. Here it is. The fifth piece. Right, right here. It's not going to be anything fancy. It's not going to be really precise, but when it comes to small things like this, what you want to do is you want to make this is where you practice your skills to make precise. I'm going to move the camera a second and show you what we have here. Okay. Yeah, it's a little high on the two sides. That's okay. But it's inside. And like I said, this is just placed together. Nothing is glued or adhered together or anything like that. But it's enough. And get the camera right so you can see right. And like I said, this is all gonna change once it's glued intact. But is it extremely simple? Yes. Is it extremely necessary? Yes. Because then, instead of just stacking my pencils here and there and everywhere, pencils and pens and stuff, they'll go in this little box. Okay? I purposely kept these two sides a little higher. They slip because, like I said, nothing's glued together for a reason. Okay? And again, guess what this is made out of? I'll give you three guesses. The first and second don't count. Yes, pallet wood. Well, the first thing I did, I took the pieces that I wanted. I had a piece that was numbered, I'll find it here, that was numbered number one. I hope you can see that number one, right? I cut that square and then I held it up to the rest of the pieces that are required to make this box and then set the fence on the bandsaw to run the stock through. Why did I use a bandsaw instead of a table saw? Small pieces. I cherish these guys. Yeah, I do have the gripper, which, oh, by the way, if any of you work with a table saw or a router, this is the tool you want. It's the Micro Jig Gripper. I'm not sponsored by them yet, but let me tell you something. I got turned on to this product by another woodworking video person by the name of Steve Ramsey, who has Woodworking for Mere Mortals. And I swear by this. This has actually taken the fear of me away from using the table saw and protecting these guys so I don't have to go to the emergency room again. 3 trips was enough. Enough, right? But it's manufactured in a way, well, you should not be putting your blade much higher, maybe a tooth higher than the stock you're cutting through. And the jig, the micro jig, has the space for the blade to go there and your hand going along the top. Let me tell you something. If you cut yourself on a table saw using this, and if you're using long stock, do like I did. Get 2 of them. Get 2 of them. They're not cheap. They're about $40 a piece. But it cost me almost $1,000 to have these fingertips treated, this finger that was slashed along here treated, and $1,000 versus 40, and it's shop safety. Come on, you're better than a moron to understand the difference. Okay, but we're gonna make this a pen holder. It's not going to be fancy because it's in the shop, but it is going to be done correctly with sanded corners and stuff like this, nice miters, nice joints, stuff like this, because it's the little bullshit projects like this that let you practice your skills for the bigger stuff. Okay? So, once I get it put together and glued up and nailed or stapled, whatever, I'll show it to you with all the pencils. And believe me, you're going to be amazed at how many pencils, markers, and pens that I use in the shop, and different colors. The different colors tell me which lines are the ones I really want to use, as opposed to which lines were probably mismeasured. So that, and my rule of thumb, the red line is what I usually cut on. Okay? So for right now, this is Marcel, the Wood Butcher, saying, protect your eyes, protect your lungs, protect your ears. Never, ever forget about these guys. And also, check out Steve Ramsey's YouTube channel, Woodworking for Mere Mortals. He's taught me a lot without even really realizing it yet. And this is probably the first time that I'm telling you. Check him out too. Here's a dude that knows what he's talking about. He leaves me in the dust at this point. Okay? So, make it a great day, and Semper Fi.